Welcome to Byte-Sized Tech, where we blend casual conversations with insightful discussions on the latest in technology and gadgets.
Hey there. Good to be here.
So today, we're doing a bit of a deep dive, looking at some, really interesting bits and pieces from the tech world that have topped up recently.
Exactly. It's kind of a mix. Everything from AI doing surprising things to robots running races. Almost.
Almost running races, yeah. We've pulled stuff from various places, just trying to give you, the listener, a quick, but hopefully pretty thorough rundown of what's making waves.
Yeah, the stuff that caught our eye, basically.
Okay, so let's kick off with something pretty fundamental. AI and our data. Privacy.
Right, this 23andMe situation.
Yeah, exactly. Congress has been, raising concerns, especially with the idea they might get bought out.
And the issue is, well, the legal protections for your genetic data, your DNA, they're not as strong as you might think.
Right. So if the company holding all that incredibly personal info changes hands, it kind of opens up questions, doesn't it? Like, who gets access?
It really does. I mean, think about it. Your DNA is uniquely yours. And the fact that the legal side hasn't quite caught up, well, it means your info could end up in places you really didn't expect when you sent off that sample.
Definitely food for thought. Okay, sticking with AI, but slightly different. Meta, using AI for age verification now.
Oh, yeah, I saw that.
Apparently, if the AI flags your account, thinks you lied about your birthday, boom, you're automatically shifted to a teen account with all the restrictions that come with it.
It shows how AI is getting baked into managing our online lives, doesn't it? For safety, supposedly.
Supposedly. But it also makes you wonder, how accurate is this AI?
Exactly. What if it gets it wrong? The whole false positive thing.
Yeah.
It highlights the tricky side of using these powerful tools for stuff like this.
Yeah, definitely. And speaking of things that maybe make you go, there's this other report, U.S. police departments using what they call secretive tech.
Secretive tech.
Okay. Yeah, to basically generate personas like online profiles for intelligence gathering, targeting groups like college protesters, political activists they deem radicalized, suspected traffickers.
Wow, okay, that raises some serious questions about surveillance, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Especially if it's secretive.
Totally. Like, what tech is it? How accurate is that? Who exactly are they targeting and why? Without transparency.
Yeah, it's hard to have that crucial debate about balancing security with, individual rights.
Yeah.
Privacy again.
Definitely. Okay. Let's shift gears a bit. Maybe something a little lighter.
Please.
Right. So this story about a customer support interaction. Turned out the customer realized they weren't talking to a person at all, but a hallucinating bot.
Hallucinating, like making things up.
Exactly. Just confidently giving wrong information. It's kind of funny, but also a bit,
It's a cautionary tale, right?
Oh.
Shows where AI customer service is really at. It can help, sure, but it's not foolproof.
Not even close sometimes. Makes you double check what the bot tells you.
Absolutely. Take it with a grain of salt. A big one sometimes.
Okay, and this is sort of related and a bit weird. Being polite to chatbots, like ChatGPT, saying please and thank you. Apparently, it might actually cost the companies more money, uses more computing power.
Seriously. Just for being polite.
Yeah. But the counter argument is it might make the AI give you a better, more polite or helpful response back.
Huh. That's fascinating. So our human habits, our social norms, they actually have a financial impact on AI operations.
Seems like it. It's like we're trying to teach machines manners and it's hitting their bottom line. Weird.
It really makes you think about how we interact with this tech, doesn't it? Do you find yourself being polite to it?
Sometimes. Force of habit, maybe. Anyway, all right, completely different direction now. Robots.
Ah, the half marathon.
Yes. The Humanoid half marathon in Beijing. This sounds like something out of sci-fi. 21 robots.
21. Alongside thousands of actual human runners.
It's quite a statement, isn't it? China's ambitions in robotics.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
This is like a massive public stress test for them. Showing off, sure, but also finding the weak spots. They really want to be world leaders in humanoid robots.
So how did they do? The results?
Well, the winner, a robot named Tiangong Ultra, finished. Which is something.
Okay, progress. Time.
2 hours and 40 minutes.
Right. And the human winner?
About 1 hour and 2 minutes.
Well,
so,
yeah.
a ways to go for the bots.
Just a bit. But the details are where it gets really good. Some were apparently wobbling.
Oh, yeah. Wobbling. One crashed straight into a fence near the start. Just fell apart a bit, apparently.
No way.
Yeah. Another one started, smoking from its head.
Smoke it.
Uh-huh. And Tiangong Ultra, the winner, needed 3 battery changes during the race. Pit stops for robots.
That's amazing. It paints such a picture, doesn't it? The reality versus the hype.
Totally. It shows the real-world challenges. Balance is hard. Durability, power, keeping them going for that long is clearly tough.
Yeah, it's like watching those old videos of early flying machines. Lots of enthusiasm, lots of unexpected landings.
Exactly. But, like you said, getting 21 of them to the starting line for a half marathon,
Yeah.
that shows serious investment.
And it's foundational, right? Learning to run, walk reliably, that's key before they can do complex jobs.
Precisely. Manufacturing, logistics, that's the goal. This is just a step, albeit a wobbly one.
Okay, let's peek inside big tech for a moment. Meta.
Ah, the antitrust trial stuff.
Yeah, some internal documents came out. Apparently, they've been pretty worried about Facebook staying relevant, culturally relevant.
You can see why. Things change fast.
Right. And there were these emails from Zuckerberg back in 2022 saying the whole friend experience felt like old, dated.
Okay. So what was the solution?
Get this. He apparently even floated the idea of just deleting all friend connections. Everyone starts fresh.
Wow. That is drastic. Talk about a reset.
Can you imagine? Log into Facebook and nobody's there?
It really shows the pressure they're under, doesn't it? To keep people engaged, especially younger users probably.
Yeah.
Constantly needing to reinvent.
For sure. Okay, on a happier note for maybe some listeners, video game movies.
Yes, the successful ones.
Right. Seems like they've cracked the code, maybe. After Super Mario Bros. Did so well.
The Minecraft movie is apparently huge, too.
Exactly. So, for you gamers listening, this might mean we're going to see a lot more adaptations hitting the cinemas or streaming.
Yeah, it feels like a trend now.
Yeah.
Studios finally figuring out how to respect the source material, but also make a good film. Good news for fans.
Definitely. Now, here's some tech that's just genuinely cool and helpful. Tactile broadcasters.
Oh, tell me more. What's that?
So, devices for visually impaired people. They translate sports action, what's happening on the field, into touch sensations on your fingertips.
Wow, that's incredible. So you can literally feel the game.
Yeah. It's such an amazing way to think about accessibility, using tech to open up experiences.
That's fantastic. Really brilliant use of technology to bridge that gap, make things more inclusive.
Totally agree. And finally, one last surprising bit of tech, more on the environmental side.
Okay.
A startup, PHNX Materials. They figured out how to reuse coal ash.
Coal ash, like the waste from burning coal.
Exactly. They can use it to replace a pretty big chunk, like 30% of cement in construction.
Huh. That's actually really interesting. Cement production is notoriously bad for emissions.
Right. So finding a way to use this industrial waste product and reduce the environmental footprint of concrete, that's a clever bit of innovation.
Yeah, definitely. Shows you the potential in looking at waste streams differently, finding sustainable alternatives. Great example.
So there we go. That's our quick spin through some recent tech happenings. AI, data, wobbly robots, Facebook angst, helpful gadgets, green concrete.
It's quite the mix. And you can see how all these things, big and small, are kind of shaping things around us, the apps we use, future industries.
Yeah, it's moving fast. Always something new to get your head around.
Always. Staying curious is key, I think. Understanding both the cool potential and the potential pitfalls.
Well said. Definitely gives you plenty to think about.
Yeah.
What stood out most for you, maybe? That smoking robot head.
Maybe. Or just the sheer range of stuff happening all at once. It's never dull.
True that. Okay, well, thanks for digging into all this with us today.
My pleasure. Always interesting stuff to discuss.
Thanks for tuning in to Byte-Sized Tech. If you enjoyed the episode, like, comment, share, and subscribe for more fun tech discussions.